Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roby and welcome to a brand new video for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this really fun, festive, glittery eye makeup look and this like just soft skin, glossy red lip look. And I honestly am loving the vibe of this look. I feel like it's very, again, like editorial. Like a lot of looks that I've been seeing on Instagram have like this double stacked liner technique, and because I used a liquid lipstick to create this, it was a lot of fun for me. It was my first time trying to do that, and I honestly love the effect of it and how easy a liquid lipstick was to use as eyeliner. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. It would mean the most to me. And with that, you guys, let's just get into the video. Okay, so we're starting off with one eye already done. I am going to first prime my eyelid with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I'm using this one because it's a little bit more opaque and brighter than the matte Painterly Paint Pot. It also is a little bit more stickier, so it works really well with like pigments and glitters and such. Now I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette, and I'm going to go into this white shade in the palette. It is called Sands, and I'm just going to pack that right on top of this pigment just to make it brighter and like just super white. And I do take this all the way up to my brow bone. I did already fill in my brows. Going in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill GH40, so just a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into this brown. It's a little bit more of like an ashier brown. It's called Palm. It's from that same palette. And with this, what I'm going to do is create that wing shape on this outer corner, and then start connecting that into my crease. And then I'm going to blend it all the way through to my inner corner. But I'm gonna keep the most pigmentation on this outer corner. I just want it to kind of just be a slight hint of shadowing the closer I'm getting to the inner part. So I'm not gonna apply like fresh product onto this inner corner, just kind of like whatever's left from blending in this outer area. And I like to do this with more of like editorial liners or double wing liners or whatever, just because I feel like eyeshadow is a lot easier to clean up, to blend away, and it's easier to map out the look that you want with an eyeshadow. I'm going to go into the Artist Couture Diamonds Light Finisher in the shade Icy Gal. So you can see it right here. It's kind of like a nice icy white color, and these I like to apply either with my finger, or you want to go in with a flat brush, and you just dispense a little bit into the lid and try to pick that up onto your brush. And then I'm just going to start packing that on. I'm not really doing much of a rubbing motion. I want to just like pack that on to the eyelid. And now I'm just going to highlight my arch, and I am going to use this e.l.f. liquid glitter in the shade Bling Bling. It's a nice silver. You can use that Artist Couture one. I just wanted something a little offsetting. So I just always apply like my highlights just to like the arch of my brow. And I'm also just gonna put a little bit of this in the inner corner. And then I decided to do a red liner. This also looks really good with black. I did do black as well. It looks super cool. And you can do blue, green, whatever color. But for the red, I'm actually going to go into this liquid lipstick. It's the I Love Set IEX Color Pop Ultra Matte in the shade Arriba. And I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush. And I just picked this up, the liquid lipstick. Liquid lipstick works really well as a liquid liner, especially like super matte, the super matte formulas. So I just picked this up. I am first going to create the line across my eye. I always start off really thin and then build it up afterwards. So I'm just going to create like a really thin line. I did have this go all the way through. And then I'm just going to create the outer flick. And then just connect that back down. Okay, and then once you have this eyeliner, I feel like this looks great too, but what I like to do is I'm just going to connected the line from the wing into my crease, and you can take this as far as you'd like. I'd like it just towards like a little bit in that outer third of my eye. I just feel like I want this look to stay really white. And after I have like that shape down, that's when I like to go in and like if I want to thicken anywhere, I can thicken. Mascara, I did go in with two. So I did first go in with the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. I feel like this is really good at creating a lot of volume in your lashes. I went in with the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama, and I really like this one for the lengthening effect it has. So I kind of focus this mostly on that outer third of my eye and just create as much volume as possible right there. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Uma Beauty, the Stay Wet Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. And I'm just going to go directly onto my skin with that. Now I'm going to use an e.l.f. buffing foundation brush to buff out this foundation. And then I'm going to go into the Makeup Forever, the Matte Velvet Skin 24-Hour Concealer. I'm using this in the shade 4.1. This has a huge doe foot applicator. I'm just going to apply some of that right underneath of my eyes. And I always just take a concealer down the center of my face. I have mentioned that I don't really like the look of super bright under eyes anymore, but if for like something like this where I want a little bit more highlight, I would just go into my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue in the shade Light Medium 15. This is pretty light, so I always just go with just a bit. I can't use this on its own. It's like really, really bright under my eyes. To this set, I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Contour Kit in the shade Dulce de Leche. And I'm just going to use that yellow powder to set everywhere that I highlighted. And then I'm going to use the contour powder in that same Wet n Wild palette to contour my skin. For blush, I'm going to go into one of my old favorites. This is MAC's Gingerly. I feel like anytime I do something really intense on the eyes, I love this blush because it's pretty neutral, so it doesn't really clash with much of anything. I just feel like it just smooths everything out. So for highlight, I'm going to go into the Anastasia X Nicole Guerrero palette. I feel like this is the perfect time to use this Forever Lit shade. And I did want to say these are super pigmented highlights. You want to go in with a really light hand so you can see that it's like super strobing. I'm just going to kind of connect that to my brow, nose. And then for lips, what I'm going to do is go in with the MAC Cherry Lip Liner. Do just like a subtle lining and also just fill it in just slightly. And then just with my lips, I'm going to blend that in a little bit onto the lips. Go in with the Artist Couture Lip Gloss in the shade Uncensored 2.0. It's one of my favorite nude glosses. Apply that to my bottom and blot it. Okay guys, and that completes this makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I honestly have been loving these more graphic editorial liners. I feel like I've been seeing them all over the internet. I feel like it is a great way to like step up like your makeup look without trying super too hard. And honestly, I don't know, I've never used liquid lipstick as eyeliner before, but I really like the effect. And I feel like because it's a little bit more liquidy and moussey, it's a lot easier to use than like a standard potted gel liner. So I really hope that you guys try this technique out, and then everything else just looks really nice to me. I feel like, again, I've been really into like this really smooth finish that my skin gets, that I really 100% credit to like this Wet n Wild powder. Like I feel like the foundation and everything, they're beautiful finishes, but this Wet n Wild powder just like finishes off the skin in such a beautiful way. But with that, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye!